So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is going to Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collective for July 10th, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is transmuting fear-based thinking at this moment in time. And the more she lets go of what no longer serves her, the more she sees where she is not trusting love. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is tackling inner child trauma related to abandonment and rejection today, as she actually transmutes the repressed emotions that kept her in survival mode. The Divine Feminine is having an easier time differentiate between what is intuition and what is ego. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is balancing her anima at this moment in time, and this is causing her to push out of the masculine woman template even more. The Divine Feminine is becoming more integrated in her body, and this is allowing her to clear dissociation trauma. The more that the Divine Feminine regulates her nervous system, the more she feels that inclination to quantum leap. The Divine Feminine is letting go of what keeps her in survival mode at this moment in time. And the more she lets go of that, the more she actually transmutes the trapped emotions that kept her self-sabotaging, that kept her small. The Divine Feminine is also processing a lot of anger and sadness that was stored in the sacral chakra. These are ancestral emotions that kept her in that state of survival mode. And as the Divine Feminine expands in consciousness, she's becoming more heart-centered. And as she becomes more heart-centered, the Divine Feminine is letting go of that crutch that kept her in her comfort zone, that kept her in that state of fear. The Divine Feminine is letting go of what no longer serves her at this time, and as she prepares for a quantum leap, she's feeling much more free and relaxed within her spirit. And that's why I gave her Divine Feminine. So this is what I gave for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is transmuting inner child trauma too. It has to do with his limited beliefs about love. The more the Divine Masculine works on those limited beliefs about love, the more he starts to see that in love he sells himself short. He puts himself last, because he wants to be there for everybody else except himself. But the Divine Masculine is addressing that codependency trauma. The more he addresses that codependency trauma, the more the Divine Masculine sees that he has to be comfortable with being alone. He is letting go of that need to look outward for validation and approval at this moment in time. And as he transmutes it, this is causing the Divine Masculine to really look at why he permitted some relationships. The Divine Masculine is also clearing relationship trauma at this moment in time. And as he clears that relationship trauma, he gains insight into where he's not trusting love, into where he's not trusting and connected with the Divine Feminine. I feel as though Mercury retrograde is pushing the Divine Masculine to confront communication blocks too. As he lets go of that inclination to stonewall or deflect, the Divine Masculine is starting to see how the fear of not being enough still actually leaks through into his conversations. So the Divine Masculine is really working on being teachable at this time. And the more he works on being teachable, the more he ends up pausing his ego whenever it gets flared up. And this is causing the Divine Masculine to really pause and reflect. He is becoming more connected to his soul, and as he becomes more connected to his soul, he is no longer identifying with the avatar that he is. He is seeing through the lens of unconditional love. And that's what I gave for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to do a personal reading with me, you can DM me, or you can reach out to my Calendly link on my page. I will see you another time. Namaste.